Sigh, that is the quickest anyone has ever joined my stream. How you doing, sir? Are you good? Hey, Riley's here as well. How's it going, Riley? Yes or no? What's going on, Si? How's your wrist? How's your phone? Riley is good. Good to hear. I'm alright, thank you. Phone is fixed, wrist still hurts. Well, at least one thing's fixed, Si. Hopefully the wrist will get better soon. Do you know the song Video Killed the Radio Star? I do. Why did you ask about the song, Si? What are you building or painting? I'm not sure yet. Just having a little think now. Your screen is not showing. Yeah, that's because I'm still getting started, Si. You're just here really early. You're here before everybody else. Si the Super Quick. How do you pronounce your name? Olmouth. On some of my YouTube shorts, they start with, "Hey up, this is Olmouth." Hey, did you see the card pack I opened last night? I don't think you were here, Si. I opened an Imperial Fist. Mentioned you when I opened it. Right, let's get a camera on, shall we? Here we go. Hello there. I am here. I am here and ready to go. Hey, Matt Cooper's here as well. Good evening, Matt. How you doing? Imperial Fist is here to heal me. Good stuff. That's what we want. What you been up to then, Matt? What's your day look like so far?
Hey up, we got a new subscriber, baby.
New subscriber, baby. Oh, baby. Norse 40k. Subscribing on the Twitch. Super duper. Thank you very much, Norse 40k. I appreciate it very much. Oh, sir, how's it going? Sir 40k, how are you getting on today? Matt has been at work and now trying to finish Gaskell and Defy the Death Dread's base. Nice. And Si seems to think that Stormwater is the best. Interesting, Si. There are no Imperial Fists in Stormwater, right? Star Wars is the best. Is that what you're saying? Better than what? Just finished my mini that I started yesterday. Good stuff, Norse. Chuck it in the Discord. Let's have a look. Hexen is here as well. Hexen, welcome to the stream. How are things going where you are, Hexen? Any better? Any worse? Still the same? Shitty but stable. Wow. Fair enough, dude. Hopefully it starts to get incrementally better over time. We can hope. It's in the Discord, okay. Ah, yeah, I looked at that just before the stream started. Looks awesome, Norse. Good job. Sai's doing a little bit of singing. Video killed the radio star. Arnold's back. Welcome back to the stream, Arnold. Thank you for being here. Hope doesn't help with the situation. Well, sometimes hope is the only thing we have. Righty-ho, righty-ho. Should we open some Age of Sigmar cards? Why not, eh? We can hope for some chaotic cards. See how we get on. Thank you for that reception with a song. Hey. 3 out of the 10 Nemesis Claw team. Haha, now you got to go back and repaint. Fair enough. Right, what are we expecting to see out of this, do we reckon? What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Likes are free. Hey, nice reminder, Arnold. Drop a like if you fancy it. The more you like, the more the algorithm pumps me up to the top of the list, which is always useful. Alright, Stomping Maw Crusher. Okay. Frenzied Warboar. Gift of Sigmar. Crypt Horror. Auric Shield Bashers. Okay. War Call. Divine Vengeance. We're getting to the shiny. What's it gonna be? Riptooth Megaboss. That's nice. Prophet of the War. And our shiny is the Skybolt Adjudicator. Very good, very nice. Right then, pack 2. Let's see if we can get one of these shiny character cards. Is the Emperor in the 40k cards? I don't believe so. Right, Age of Sigmar. Here we go. Auric Scrappers to start off the pack. Ooh, Bat Swarm. Demonic Fury. Nice. Righteousness. Deadly Chop. Walding Light. And then we get to the upside down section. Enraged Alaplex. Dark Mist. Khorne's Chosen. I am one of Khorne's Chosen, I'm sure. Blood Fury Wrathmonger. Iridescent Horror. Savage Loyalty. We got a shiny version of that a couple of weeks ago. And a Twisting Screamer shiny. Okay, good stuff. Alright, I'll sleeve those up a little later on. Hey, Grasping for Gingers. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, sir? Are you a fan of Warhammer, or are you just browsing through some YouTube live streams? Who is stronger? Khorne or the Emperor in his prime? Who knows? Who do we reckon? What do we think? Oh. Right, so what am I going to make or paint today? What do we think? Should paint some orcs. Hey, Grasping for Gingers. I'm very much a fan of Warhammer. Been playing for 16 years. Wow. Own the books and put nearly 400k into the hobby. Good lord, what did you manage to spend that on? Was some of that buying a house to put all your Warhammer in? Wow. Well, we have a Discord. If you put ! Discord into the chat, you'll find a link, and it'll be very good to see some of your collection in there if you feel like sharing. 16 years of Warhammer. Good going, sir. Very good. Very good, very nice. Right, let's have a little look. Let's have a look on my shelf, see if I've got something to paint, and if not, something to make. Hang on. I think I'm going to make something. I am the dedicated heretic player at my local game store. T-Sons! Oh, we've got another T-Son in the chat. We've got a guy called Norgatron that's recently gotten into the Thousand Suns. I do basically the entirety of the Traitor Legions. Well, I'm a big Khorne guy. And also a reasonable fan of Nurgle. So I feel like making something chaotic would be good. We made a Lord Discordant on Hellstalker yesterday. So I think today we'll crack this open, shall we? You have 40,000 points. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire, that is a lot. Hey, Matt Cooper's up for it. This way we're covering multiple bases. Age of Sigmar, 40k. Demon. World Eater. $14,000 minis, painted minis. That's a lot, isn't it? I love my boys in blue. T-Sons. Right. ! Discord. Somebody in the chat grasping for gingers. I want to see what you've got. Want to see it in the Discord. See what you're working with. That's one hell of a collection. You could set up a museum. There you go. There's the link. Let's get him in there. Let's see what you've got. Come and have a look around. Get involved with the community. Whilst we start to build this bad boy. Bloodthirster. Which variant should we do, guys? We've got the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury. The Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. Wow. And then Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster. Which one do we fancy? Sai is voting for the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury. Okay. So I don't play competitively or anything like that, but I do have the occasional game. Okay, Graspin is going for number 3. Anybody else want to chip in with a vote? Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury, Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage, or Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster? What are we thinking? Mr. Cooper going for number 3. Okay. You need to put some blood for the blood god on that, for sure. He is thirsty for the blood. It's looking like we're going for the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster then. Thank you all for getting involved. Axe and Chain. Number 3, Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster it is. Here we go. Alright, well they all start off in the same way, so... Alright, let's get this party started, shall we? Magnetize. Nah, I'm not really a magnetize kind of guy. I'm a chop it and glue it and hope for the best kind of guy. And as of yesterday, the YouTube stream is full screen now, not just vertical, so you should be able to see a good portion of what's going on now. So, right, let's chop out a leg and get the party started. Get this party started on a Tuesday night. Not seen Skull Candy in the chat for a while. Ha! Major Havoc. Hey up, Duck. How was your Tuesday? Cold is one word for it. Other than that, alright. How about you, sir? You been good? You been up to much? I can't see a grasping for gingers in the Discord. Anybody else that wants to have a go in the chat, you're more than welcome to get involved. Looks like the algorithm is doing us a favour again. So don't just sit there watching, feel free to join in. Any questions or suggestions or general chit and chat we are more than happy with. About due a new blade on this. Oops. It'd be good if they put like a letter on each sprue and then the letter after the number so you knew which sprue you were trying to look at. It's like opening an advent calendar, trying to find the numbers. Where are you? I'm also fairly sure it's that piece, but they've just numbered it wrong. It's definitely that piece and they've numbered it wrong. Bloody idiots. So what number was that? So that was number 1. Yeah. So straight off the bat. So this page here, this is numbered 3. This is numbered 1. Hey, Jägerschunt, how you getting on? You good? This is numbered 2. So look at that. That's number 1, right? Can we see that number there? Does that look like a number 1 to you? No, that, my friends, is a number 2. How the person numbering this up has a job, I have no idea. Yesterday's was wrong and now today's is wrong. Silly sausages. Haha, Tuesday or Tuesday. It's bloody Tuesday, Hades. How you getting on, Hades? You good? Major Havoc. Not bad, like you. I was freezing most of the day. Now I'm in my shed, changing nozzles on my 3D printers. Yeah, I've just ordered a new nozzle for my printer, actually. A smaller one for more detail. So I'm going from a 0.4 to a 0.2. Then I'm going to do a like-for-like print and see what the difference is. What's your favourite and least favourite type of pizza? I enjoy any pizza, and if I get one with toppings I don't like, I'll just pick them off. Yeah, anything meaty and barbecuey I'm happy with, but in general I'm just a big fan of pizza. Jägerschunt. It's going good. What about you? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, sir. You're new to the stream, so are you here on behalf of the Warhammer collection? Have you got an army? Are you just getting into the hobby? Are you a fan of the games, of the books? What does Warhammer look like to you, Jaeger? And we've got an Ashen Jedi in the chat as well. Welcome. How are you doing? Hades is good. Just figuring out what to do for today. What are the options, Hades? I spent years complaining about Airfix sprues, but GW make them look amazing. Yeah, the first 3 pieces are labelled incorrectly. I mean, that's pretty good going, right? Quality control. God, this is so spiky as well. It's trying to take its blood for the blood god. Where's Grasping for Ginger's gone anyway? I was hoping he was going to get into the Discord. Anyone else wants to join the Discord? It's !Discord in the chat. So Jaeger got into it very recently. Played the games before, but started my Tau army last month. Nice one, Jaeger. We've got some Tau boxes ready to go at some point soon. Here's one of them. Maybe we'll do a Tau day next week or something like that. But it's blood for the blood god right now. What made you choose Tau then, Jaeger? And what does the start of your Tau army look like? My question was towards you, wasn't it, Ashen? I don't know. I ask everyone. I'm always interested, you know, what people are doing, what they're collecting, what Warhammer looks like to them. Got to get to know you all. That's why we're here. Just getting into the hobby. Have you picked an army yet, Ashen, or are you just looking, trying to find the one for you? Finish Halo on Legendary or tinker with my 8-bound conversion. Ooh, tough choice, Hades. Haha. Ew, Tau. Ha. What do you mean, ew? We have another Tau fan in the YouTube chat. Mappy. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm going with Mappy. How are you doing? Are you a Tau kind of guy? Currently, I have the Combat Patrol, a broadside suit, and a riptide suit. Do you have the new Combat Patrol or the old one? I've got this one. Ready to go at some point when I get round to building some Tau. Imperial Fists, this is the best. Sai will die on that yellow hill. I've read 2 books and a bunch of YouTube lore videos. Nice. Have you seen the YouTube shorts that are narrated by AI David Attenborough? They're pretty good. Just got the 3 Marine starter pack for now. Black Templars. Yeah, nice. My first ever figures many years ago were Black Templar. I do like Black Templar. If I didn't have Ultramarines, I would have Black Templar. The one that I have, nice, the old one. My preferred one. Good stuff, Jaeger, good to hear. If you guys want to have a look in the Discord... my hill is green. Yeah, if you want to look in the Discord, !Discord in the chat, it'll send you a link, and you can come and have a look at what's going on, join the little community. Right, all I've done so far is cut out 3 pieces of this. But I do like talking, you might notice. We have a laugh around here, which is always good. Always important to have a laugh. That can't go on there like that, surely. These are rather confusing instructions. Okay. Right, let's just stick this on here, shall we? Why would you choose this over this? Actually, that's the one that you guys have voted for. You voted for the little one. Does it make a difference if I put it on there? Because that is infinitely cooler. We've got a rule of cool it, haven't we, I think? There we go. Someone's activated the Discord link. Be good to see you in there. We've got Jaeger in the Discord. Who doesn't like Jaeger? Tasty, tasty drink. Sigh. If I didn't have Imperial Fist, I would have Imperial Fist. So, Mappy is new here. Started the hobby a year ago, but only had free money to spend on tools to assemble the figures, not to paint them. Now I'm back and buying painting stuff. Nice. Your first box is Tau Combat Patrol. We got 2 back-to-back Tau players new into the chat. I like it. Feel free to click on that Discord link. Anyone that wants to join us, come and have a look around. Show us your minis. What colour scheme are you going for, Mappy, on your Tau Combat Patrol? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce Cyrillic writing, so Mappy is your new name. I reckon Sai is a secret Iron Warriors collector. Let's get the other side of this leg. Let's see if we can manage to cut off 3 whole bits of plastic that we need. Yeah, anyone that wants to see efficient model building, this is probably not the right place. We are here for chats, laughs, and Discord fun. And very slow model building. Any Death Guard on the desk soon? Well, I'm getting an unclean one tomorrow. It's getting delivered. So if that turns up tomorrow before the stream, I'll make that if you want. If you want to see that. If we're interested in the unclean one. Fister's boys are hard to paint decently. Ah, Patsia! Welcome to the chat. Recently purchased Mythic Blight Hauler and the Blight Terminator. Still waiting for the paint to be delivered, and the wait is killing me. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you've joined the dark side with your army choice. What inspired you to get Death Guard, Patsia? It's Maria! Okay, Maria, you gotta see her. I want to make Chaos Corrupted Tau. Ah, that could be pretty cool. Their initial colour is classic white, but they'll have some black covering them. Markings and all kinds of chaos stuff. Yeah, that sounds good. That's like my Rhino that I've done for Death Guard, where I've used green stuff and put like tentacles on it and stuff. You are getting all big demons. I'm getting Khorne and Nurgle demons. And then we'll have a think about some other chaos stuff maybe afterwards. Do you have any comments on the Necron Combat Patrol? I have the Necron Combat Patrol. And that's about the only comment I have. I've got some more Necron boxes that we can make at some point in the not too distant future. Hey, Emma's back as well. Emma! Broke my mouse in a place I tried getting a new one. Managed to make me buy a rubbish one, and I didn't receive it yet, using my phone as a makeshift mouse through Steam. Wow. Nice little workaround, Emma. Sai, did you see the video I sent you? I did, Sai. Good stuff, man. Big honour to have such a good Blondie song about your name. Yeah, not many people join a Warhammer stream and have someone sing Blondie at them, right? Fell in love with the colour scheme after seeing them at a friend's. Nice. Sai falls asleep listening to 40k audiobooks. That's interesting. I fall asleep listening to 10 hours of rain. Thanks for the welcome. No problem, Patsia. You're more than welcome to join the Discord. Anyone that wants to join, just put !Discord in the chat and you'll get a link. Haha, I'm a responsible screw-up. Nice way to be. Sindri's back as well. Welcome, Sindri. Right, let's see if I can finally glue some plastic together instead of using all of my words. 42 minutes in and I've not used a single bit of glue yet. Very typical me, isn't it? Right, I've rule of cooled the base, by the way. So whilst you voted for option 3, I've gone for the base from options 1 and 2 because it just looks cooler. Right, run some plastic up here and around here. Success! I've got a leg. I've got a leg up on the competition. Nice one, Patsia. There you go. So let's go grant you a role so that you can see what's going on and join in. And then in half an hour, I'll have a look on the Discord at anything that anyone's posted in the Models and Miniatures chat. We do half-hourly Discord reviews. So, here we go. Right, I've managed to get a leg put together. Let's try and make that 2 legs, shall we? Dum 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 dum. Bum ba da. And I appreciate those of you that are taking the time to press follow or subscribe on the Twitch or the YouTube. It's much appreciated. I stream every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And the rest of the time you can find me in the Discord.
Hey,
hello!
Thank you for following my stream.
Jaeger Shunt, thank you! Little journey through the warp there with Jaeger. Thank you for following. Appreciate that. Got to pump up those numbers. Those numbers are rookie numbers. Yeah, we take a little trip through the warp every time the notification goes off. So excuse my weird movements and the multiple colours of light. That's just the way we do things around here. Is a femme perturabo considered a mini? Because her and a Necron Hatsune Miku seem pretty funny to use in my mind. Well, Emma, why not? Go for it. Go for it and then stick it in the Discord. What's the worst that can happen? At least your glue is working today. Yeah, we spent 5 minutes trying to get the glue to work yesterday, didn't we? Almost as good as last night. Yeah, I think last night we did a whole hour before I even glued anything. I think it was like 58 minutes before we glued something yesterday. Pro levels. Yeah, efficiency. I spend all day at work trying to drive efficiency, and then I get home and I just sit here talking. But we have fun. That's why you're here, right? If we weren't having fun and I was just sitting here being boring, what would be the point? Hello.
Thank you for following my
Patsia,
stream, my friend.
thank you very much. Hey! Who doesn't enjoy a multicoloured light show? I've pressed it too many times now. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. So where are all these new people from? And old people, if I don't know where you're from, let me know. Let's have a little register, figure out who is from where. Roll call. Sai is from Pennsylvania. Very nice. Oh, I missed his hoof. Hey, Norgatron's here. Norgatron, we briefly had another Thousand Suns main in the chat. But then I asked him to join the Discord and he ran away. He was called Graspin' for Gingers, I think. But anyway, Norgatron, how's your day been? You doing alright? Like a glove. Like a bloody glove. Oh, I've got 2 legs now. Un, deux. Very good, very nice. These are 2 rather small bits. I wonder what these are for. Watched too many Warhammer videos on YouTube lately, and today you popped up. Must be fate. Nice one, Patsia. Interesting that you watched all those videos on YouTube, and then rather than finding me on YouTube, you found me on Twitch. I'm glad to have you here, regardless of how you're watching. I appreciate it. Whereabouts are you from then, Patsia? Which part of this blue and green marble do you reside? Found me on YouTube first. Nice. Ah, Denmark. We have a few Danish viewers nowadays. We must have a 4 or 5 in the Discord for sure. What are you making now? I'm making a bloodthirster. Making one of these bad boys. Wise words from almost 30-year-old man. Is that your guess at my age, Si? Do 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 do. Nice. Yeah, how are you getting on with your stuff, Norgatron? How go the T-Sons? Right, number 10. Let's have a look for number 10. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go. So another 15 minutes and we'll have a look in the Discord at anything that has or hasn't been posted in the models and miniatures section. Or the food section, or the pet section, or whatever you guys want to post in there for me to look at. You got your got a delivery of Trogoths from eBay. I forgot you bought Trogoths from eBay. Everything turn up as expected? You happy with it, Norgatron? Have you started working on it, or you've just had them in the post? Jaeger sent some of my Tau in the Discord. Okay, in 15 minutes I'll take a look. Looking forward to seeing that. The more people here that like Tau, the more I get to look forward to opening this box. I just need more mental support to finally open the Tau box. I think we'll do it on a Wednesday because Guardian Easter is our biggest Tau supporter, and he predominantly comes on a Wednesday to the stream. Right, so how does this fit in here? Okay, like that. Looks reasonable. Oh. And this bit must go on here, right? Nice. I like it when stuff fits really nicely. When a plan comes together. He says that and then can't get it in. I can't get it in. I'll let that dry for a second and then we'll chuck the leg on. Where's my water gone? Oh, I've still got some water from yesterday. A little bottle of water. Need to get more paint before I make them. Ah, okay. So you're going to paint prior to assembly, Norgatron? Patsia, my first Space Marine has a disaster. painted him in a white primer and washed him with Earthshade. Still, he's my first miniature, so I keep him around to remind myself of the paint journey that I'm on. Yeah, it's always good to have a little natural progression on your shelf of what you've done and what you've learned. We've had a... Let me zoom in on that. What's that? 200... Hang on. Let me put the YouTube goal at the top. 226 subscribers. Okay. Almost halfway to 500. Maybe I can get 250 by the end of November. What do we reckon? Doable? Would be cool. Would be pretty cool. Be interesting to look back and see when I started streaming Warhammer, because it's only been like 3 months, maybe 4 at the most. Nice, that's gone together pretty nicely. Pretty happy with that. There we go, he's got a bottom half already. Right. It's torso time, baby! I need to get some base coats on some of my minis. I've got a lot of grey at the minute. A lot of naked grey. In fact, I need to check what rattle cans I've got as well. I'm half tempted to spray them in the conservatory with the door open, because it is super cold and paint does not adhere very well in the cold. Oh, I don't know how this fits on. I'm hoping there's enough snow this year to snowboard in Pennsylvania. Yeah, we're using the S word already. Snow. Informer. A licky bum bum down. Right, let me have a close-up look at this. So, from behind... Ah, okay, yeah. Does make more sense from behind. Ah, lovely, lovely, I've got it. Get in there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool to me. I got it just how I wanted it and then messed it up. Right, I'm going to leave that like that before I make it any worse. Oh, made it worse. It's a two-hander, this one. It's a two-handed job. God, it's so spiky. Right, let's put that down for a sec. Right, give it a few more minutes and we'll have a look on the Discord. So what are people up to this evening? Anyone making? Anyone painting? Oh, if people want some Steam keys for Warhammer games, if you go to the Ozone and scroll up for quite a while. Actually, let me go and find the post with all the Steam keys in, because they didn't all get redeemed. Wow, I've posted a lot of stuff. So I've just replied to my last message where I posted some Steam keys. So if you jump up to that, you'll see that there is still Inquisitor Prophecy, End Times Vermintide, Daka Squadron Flyboys Edition, Chaos Bane, Space Marine Anniversary Edition, and Inquisitor Martyr. If anyone wants any of those games, the keys are in the Discord. You're more than welcome. Help yourself. You tried the demo for Space Marine 2. Was good, yeah. Nice little game. It's done very well. And if anybody wants Space Marine 1, there is a key for it in the Discord. Free games. What a time to be alive. Hexen is painting Outriders. Nice. I was umming and ahhing about painting my Outriders today. And they are definitely on the list soon to do some Outriders. I've got 6 of them. But I used some different arms on them so that they weren't two lots of 3. I haven't used them in a game yet. When I was a child, you used to be able to buy one Space Marine bike for £3. That's how much they used to cost when I first started going to Games Workshop. Right, he's got legs and a torso now. So far, so good. 6 Gravity Outriders. Nice. I really like the gravity bikes. I hope Chaos gets some sort of new, crazy, chaotic gravity bike. I think that'll be pretty cool. What are Steam keys and how do I use it? So, if you use Steam, which is a platform for games created by Valve, you can add a game to your library. You put that code in and it gives you the game. Then you download it and you play it and have all the fun. Right, whilst that dries, I'm going to have a look in Discord. Let's have a look. Who is this Gods Shady that's joined the Discord? Any of you guys? How do you put the How do you put the code in? I think from memory, in the bottom left, there's an Add to Library button. Let me just load up Steam quickly. Hexen. Ah, God Shady is in the chat. Good to have you here and already in the Discord. Steam is for buying games in bulk and never install them. That is exactly right, Hexen. That's why I thought I'd share some of the keys in the Discord for people that wanted to play. What are you building? God Shady, thank you for being here. I'm building a Bloodthirster. How about yourself? Are you working on anything this evening? Building or painting? Or just watching? Right, what have I missed in the Discord? Okay, Jaeger. Jaeger's Tau. Nice. Good stuff, Jaeger. Good stuff, sir. Have you got any more plans for the base that the Tau is on? Oh, it's had some nice reactions. Maria likes it. Maria is enjoying Alex's Blood Bowl figures, the Skaven from yesterday. Norse 40k is in there as well. What has Sai posted? Is that Lego? Nice. Looks like a... Is it a Lego Darth Vader or something like that? Lego Star Wars, pretty cool, pretty cool. So Maria and Norgatron both asking about how much paint they need for their models. Hexen did a really good detailed post about painting and ratios of paint. So if someone can reply to Hexen's post, that's a really good little read for paint and paint ratios for anyone that needs it. I forget where it is, so somebody go and relink that. That'll be cool. Well, it's Hexen and Maria. Both have a little chat about the country they are from. Nice little community. Discord's going well. Good to see. So yeah, Sai, when you open Steam, in the very bottom left corner it says add a game. And then it says activate a product on Steam. You click that, put in the code, and away you go. And God Shady is building Iron Jaw's spearhead. Nice. I've got a spearhead that I am going to build. It's on the list. But mine is the greatest Chaos God's spearhead. Fangs of the Blood God. Is that orcs with yellow armor? Yes. That's the Auric war clans, isn't it? Dearie me. Dirty boy. So yeah, Steam keys in the Discord, people posting their pictures in the Discord. Hopefully someone will relink Hexen's little painting description, which was detailed and useful. Let's get back to building the Bloodthirster, shall we? Oh. Righty-ho, righty-ho. Oh, there's a 4C and a 4D, a 4E, a 4F. Didn't fancy calling it like 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure they're drunk, the people that put all the numbers in these books. Just do what they want. Make it up as they go along. So Godshady, is that your first army, or have you got lots of armies? Are you a Age of Sigmar guy, or have you also got 40k? What does your pile of plastic look like, sir? The greatest Chaos God is Tzeentch. Right. Godshady. Out. Bad. Bad. No. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you a dancer? Yeah, I'm singing steps. 5, 6, 7, 8. My boots scooting, baby. Driving me crazy. My obsession for the Western. The dance all day. Romeo, Romeo, cowboy got from head to toe. Gonna make you mine, better get in line. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nailed it. Tzeentch, look at that. Nice! 4 40k armies, 5 or 6 spearheads, and 7 Lord of the Rings armies. Wow. I look forward to seeing these in the Discord, which you've already joined, which I appreciate. Thank you. Especially the Lord of the Rings. I used to buy the Lord of the Rings models when they first came out. Where are the dance moves? I don't really have enough space to do any line dancing in here, Black Country Apex Nerd, but you see my terrible dance moves all the time, every time someone sends me through the warp. Next time I'll do a little bit of a robot through the warp, okay? How have you been, BC Apex Nerd? You been good? You been up to much? Dudley? baby, give us bloody great. Bloody great, you don't lie. You started at the end of last year with Warhammer. Wow. You must have a lot of time and or money. Right, let's glue that on there, shall we? Oops. Here we go. He's a very muscly boy, isn't he, this Bloodthirster? I need to start going to the same gym that he goes to. Maybe I just need to start sacrificing blood for the blood god. And skulls for the skull throne. So Godshady, which are your favourite Lord of the Rings models? I remember buying the original Fellowship, like the Fellowship box back in the day. I remember buying the Uruk-hai when they came out. I used to have some Riders of Rohan as well. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. God. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
What did you say?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Oh, you turd. Right, there we go. Oh, looking reasonable. Ah, Black Country Apex Nerd is painting an aspiring sorcerer from Thousand Suns. Why are there so many people with the wrong chaos stuff this evening? Got loads of T-Suns, loads of Zinch. Norgatron, my guy. T-Suns assemble. Where's the Emperor's Children, love? That's it. That's what we want. That is what we want. I think I put Emperor's Children above Zinch. Teeth for the Tooth Fairy. Yeah, what's that, orcs? Teeth for the Tooth Fairy. That's how orcs barter with each other, isn't it? Teeth. I love Gondor, but the Balrog is nice. Oh, I remember the Balrog when that came out. Big metal. In fact, not too dissimilar to this model, but bigger and more metal. I really wanted that. I briefly had a cave troll. when that came out. That was cool. That was metal as well. I got Warhammer End Times. Sigh. Thank you for redeeming one of the codes in the Discord. That's another game crossed off the list. That wasn't on the list. Have a day off, Olmouth. No, I am going to get a corn tattoo one day. You mark my words. Maybe I'll do it for like so many subscribers. What do you reckon? 1,000 subscribers, I get a corn tattoo. Deal. I'm ready. You don't have an active Steam account? Yeah, no worries. I mean, you don't have to have the free games. They're just there if you want them. And if you can. I just figured, yeah, I'd get them. Just put them there. If people wanted them, they can have them. Right, let's try and get this in here. Oh. Alright, he's got a nice little spiny hairdo going on there now. Now we've got a couple of choices of belt. I think 40 and 32 are the combination. 40 and 32, rule of cool. Okay, so once again they've numbered these wrong. One job, guys. You had one job. Bloody useless. So it's 32 in the picture and 42 on the sprue. I mean, you were close. You're only 10 away this time. Hopefully this has got enough spare bits at the end for me to put some stuff on my Chaos Rhino. Really corn it up a bit. Trying to figure out where this bit is when it's not necessarily numbered correctly. Well, I can see 39. Well, they're completely different. Like, they're not just numbered differently, they're actually different parts. What the hell? That is so weird. I'm going to Google that later and see if there's a Reddit thread about it. Because they're numbered right, 40 and 39. However, they're completely different to how they look in the picture. So I'm actually going to go for 39, I think. I think that looks pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Rule of cool. Rule of cool. Rule of cool, rule of cool, rule of cool. Banana lana lana. Banana lana lana. Banana lana lana. Hey, by gum. Get a corn tattoo on your stomach. I think I'll get it on my arm, Si. Either my arm or my leg. And then I'm going to film myself getting the tattoo, upload a video, put all your guys' names on it that helped me get to 1,000. And yeah, have it with me for the rest of my life. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? So how's this fit then? Not entirely sure how this is supposed to go. Because this goes on here and then that goes like this. Ah, that helps. So what I might have to do is a bit of a double jiggery pokery here. So I'll put this here and then put this over the top. They should help each other click into place. There we go. Nailed it! He's got a belt. WWE champion, the Bloodthirster. I love to play against Khorne and World Eaters with my main army. Well, at least I like it when my Custodians attack first. And then the Khorne get into range and start swinging. Chain Axe goes brrrr. No, please don't do that. Hey, the tattoo is happening, Hexen. 1,000 YouTube subs. Khorne tattoo. Deal. You'll never forget us when you're famous. Or when I'm homeless. Never forget you either way. Look at this. Black Country Apex Nerd and Norgatron teaming up. T-Sun's party. Ain't no party like a T-Sun's party. Ah, Arnold's been selling some of his collection on Vinted. Are you selling exclusively in Denmark, Arnold? Because I think Godshady is from Denmark, right? Maybe you can take a look at each other's Vinted. Or are you international shipping, Arnold? What's going on? I don't know which countries Vinted exists in. Right, there's 48. Ah, Godshady is from Germany. Someone recently said they were from Denmark. Maybe it was Patsia. Wow, Arnold is posting to Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Luxembourg and France, all over Europe. Or is that just where it exists rather than where you're posting to? Well, feel free to put your Vinted in the Discord if you want to attract some extra purchasers. Extra sales is extra work, though. From Germany. Yeah, we get a few people from Germany. This is good. I mean, we're doing really well with all sorts of different countries getting involved. Ah, the sales are all over. Okay. Maybe next time. So this doesn't seem to sit anywhere specific. Seemingly this just okay, chuck it on his thigh, why not? Nice bit of thigh armour. Protect those big chunky demon legs. And number 47, as if by magic. Pew. Dead Man. Dead Man returns. Welcome back to the stream, Dead Man. Good to have you here. Look me up. I don't think I've got a Vinted account. Maybe I have. I don't think I've ever sold anything on there or bought anything. But I might have an account. Vinted is in most European countries. Arnold Degans 67. It's a bloodthirster, Dead Man. We're on the bloodthirster. Since you sang Steps, can you metal roar like Alex Terrible from Slaughter to Prevail? Oh, I wish I could. He is absolutely guttural. I am a sore throat at best. Let's let those dry for a little second or two. Same thing, different name. Right, let's have a look for this Vinted account. Let's see what you've been selling, shall we? Oh, I did some pretty decent numbers. I just clicked on my on the internet. I had over 100 concurrent viewers for a while. That's pretty good. Although saying that, not many of them interacted. We have had quite a few new commenters and Discord people today, which is good. Vinted. Have we had many subs today? Let's have a look. Well, we're at 226 earlier and we're on 227 now, so one's better than none, I guess. Vinted. Arnold. $67. Here we go. How do you find a user in Vinted? I don't use Vinted, so I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I just type it in the search for items box. No, nothing came up. Vinted is definitely in England, but I don't know how to use it. Ah, members. There's a members search. Maybe that's like teaching my dad how to use the internet. No members found. Maybe you just don't show up on the English one. Maybe I need to do vinted.dk. No, you don't show up on that one either. So, I don't know. Doesn't work either way. So, Black Country Apex Nerd, do you want me to work on a metal version of Steps? Someone asked me for a metal version of a song in the stream once, and I did actually do one. It was a country song, and I ended up doing a metal cover of it. Put a link in the Discord. Yeah, go for it, Arnold. Hey, Arnold. Move it, football head. Arabella has joined. I think that's a bot, so I'm going to block that one. If you are in chat and you are actually Arabella and you just look like a bot, let me know and I'll unblock you. I mean, it's clearly a bot though, right? A surprise with every sale. Oh, wonder what the surprise is. Quar Raider. Welcome back to the chat. How you doing, sir? Are you good? Don't let me hug this chat. Hey, whoever wants to chat. There's plenty of chat to go around, guys. Give the Clankerbot a chance. Not today. There is a day when the army of man will lose to the army of Clankerbots, but today is not that day. Sorry, but I need to go to bed. Yeah, no worries, Godshady. I just appreciate you being here. I think you've subbed and you've joined the Discord, so I'll see you again in the not too distant future. Have a good evening, sir. Quar Raider is good. I'm good too. Having a good time putting together this Bloodthirster whilst chatting with you guys. And Deadman wants to know if anybody's got any large hobby projects planned for the winter. Yeah, what have you guys got? How about yourself, Deadman? Anything planned? Oh, where's my water gone? Alright, let's carry on with this. Dead man is figuring out how to build the table on top of my Titan. And what I'm going to use. Got the legs sorted now to design the rest. Sounds good, man. I look forward to that being in the Discord. Right, so we get to the bit. Right, I've got to choose a head option. That third head looks terrible. I think it's got to be head number 1. 5B. That's the best looking head in my mind. So that's what we're going to do. 17 and 18. So it's not on this sprue. Well, there's 16. I'm going to cut that out because that's the next piece I need. I'm going to get quite close to my desk as well because these pieces, if they fall on the floor, are going to be a nightmare to find. Why his jaw comes in 3 separate pieces, I don't know. Oh, it's not. It's 2 parts jaw, 1 part tongue. Which is fine. Although I'm going to use a different tongue because there's a forked tongue which looks cooler, which is probably for a different version of the build, but I want that one, so that's the one I'm going to go for. See if it fits. See if we can make the tongue fit. Can't quite figure out how to glue this. Ah, like that. Okay, let's see. Will this tongue fit through the middle? Should do, right? This is super fiddly. Hexen's got to go. Thanks for the stream. No worries, man. Good to have you here, representing the Ukraine. Have a good evening, sir. I hope you've enjoyed the stream and enjoyed your outriders on your gravy bikes. Be cool to see those in the Discord once you've got working on them. I thought England was not linked with this Vinted. I don't know. I can see the stuff in there. You said surprise with every purchase, so you did find the account. I did. Can you buy from England? I'm not sure. I can try later on. I mean, it asked me what country I was in, and I said Denmark, so maybe I cheated the system. It needs to be removable as I want it as a kill team board. But maybe 3.5 foot. Okay. Can't be super heavy with the ruined cathedral on top. And I'm sure it'll make it to Discord next year. Hopefully by then I'll have a solution to the absolute buttload of greebles. I need to not mention the demons I want crawling up the legs. Oh, it sounds super cool, man. Maybe I should just go with the actual tongue that's supposed to be in there, maybe. That'll be easier. What is the most Imperial Fist model that you could recommend? I don't know, man. That's up to you, isn't it? You're the big yellow Space Marine guy. You tell me. What are the options? Alright, see if I can get this fiddly jaw glued together, shall we? That has not gone well. Wow, look at that. So fiddly. Right, let that dry for a minute before I bowls it up any further. Now we need the face and some horns. There's the horns. This is quite a cool model, actually. It's been quite fun to build. Probably more fun than the Lord Discordant from yesterday. Even though half the numbers have been incorrect on the sprue. We'll forgive him that for how fun it's been. terrain, maybe a fortress. I'm only pretty overweight, doesn't mean I'm big yellow. I just imagine Cy as the German kid from The Simpsons. They make me run, I'm full of chocolate. I know exactly what you mean. I figured out what colour I'm going to do the dead marine helmets on my 8-pound. Nice. Cy is getting sacrificed to the blood god. Oh, crumbs. This is why you let things dry before you try to glue extra stuff to them. Right, leave that as it is for the time being. Surprise! It's yellow. Yeah, sounds about right. Cy is a fan of yellow Space Marines, and he is a Simpson. All of the yellow. $13 to $16. 316 says Austin's gonna kick your ass. Right, we've got a big flaily hammer for his right arm. Let's get working on that. Bow, bow, bow. Well, this is quite a spiky hammer. This model is just pure spikes. Spikesandblood.com. Spiky bits. Right, which bit of flail does this go on to? Here we go. I don't think the fiddly hammer would work for me. I'm absolutely great at breaking stuff, and that'll break first. That's the point, man. Corn cares not from where the blood flows, only that it does, yours included. Yeah, that's what Khan's like. Khan will smash up whatever's closest, just to get that blood flowing. Although saying that, whichever... I think all three versions of this have got pretty flaily parts, right? I think option 1's got a whip. Option 3 has a flail. I can't remember what option 2 has. Wow, that's massive. Look at the size of that. Just to up the kill counter. Yeah. Gotta feed the axe. Been reading up on Scarbrand, and I'm definitely looking to jump him to the front of the line. Average view duration of a YouTube viewer is 11 minutes right now, so thank you guys that have been here for a long time in the YouTube. Keeping my average up. Appreciate that. Got to get those watch hours in. I need 3,000 watch hours. That's what I'm aiming for. Yeah, Scarbrand. Scarbrand looks pretty cool. Not cheap though. And not massively dissimilar in terms of looks to like the Demon Prince or the Bloodthirster. When you've got one red-winged demon with an axe, how many more do you possibly need? Try to stay as long as I can. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys helping me pump those numbers up. Look in the game chat. Nice. What's that you playing? What are you playing, Si? Dead man just wants shelf after shelf of red-winged demon with axe. Did it tell me to stick the head on yet? Can't remember. No. We'll get to that. We'll get to the head. Sometimes you gotta wait for the head. And it's worth it in the end. Kablammy! The dust off this old box that I've only just bothered to get round and make. Giving me the sneezes. My dusty pile of grey. Finally coming to life. Although I do have a bad habit of clipping stuff off the camera. Such is life. 9 likes so far, okay. Of all the people that have been in here, only 9 of them have pressed the like button. But, other way of looking at it, that's 9 more than none. Which is good. I'll take 9 more than none. And loads of people have got involved in the chat. That's the main thing for me, is interacting with people. Check the game chat again. Sigh. Inquisitor Prophecy. Ah, did you pick that up from the codes? That I relinked earlier. Alright, that means I need to go and cross that one off the list then. What is it? Control Shift S? Yeah, there we go. Save that. So that means that there is only End Times Vermintide, Dakar Squadron, Space Marine Anniversary Edition, Chaos Spain, and the other Inquisitor title. If anyone wants a free game, go and have a look in the Ozone, grab yourself a Steam key, and knock yourselves out. Free stuff. Deadman is like number 10. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, you should be liking it, Deadman, with all this blood for the blood god. I'm going to do a Tau stream tomorrow and see how many likes I get then. -10. Negative likes. Wow, look at that. That's massive. It's a good job my YouTube stream is full screen now, because that's a big boy. Alright, got loads of bits going together now, which is good. Anniversary edition is taken. Ah, someone took it and didn't let me know. Okay, let me cross that off the list as well. Okay. Just 4 games left on there then. 11 likes. Pump up the jam. We're killing it now. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Appreciate the push. Thank you, Arnold. Right, now we need the axe hand. Oh. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? It's already 9 o'clock. Unless you're Arnold, and then it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, sometimes, Arnold, I get lost in putting things together and I forget to put it under the camera. That's my bad. I can maybe move the camera down a little bit. That might help. End times is also taken. Okay, so people have been playing the games, they just didn't tell me to take them off the list. Yeah, so I need to just keep the camera pointed down a little bit more and try to remember to not hug the plastic to my belly. Okay, 54. Look how many skulls there are in this hatchet handle. Right, do the scrapey scrapey. Clear the glue out of the tip. 3 o'clock where Deadman is. 4 o'clock where Sai is. Nice. Schools for the school throne. Sai, you're starting to see it our way now. I'm surprised the head of the axe comes in one piece. That's exactly the sort of thing they usually like to make into 3 or 4 pieces. Nice, we have now got an axe and a flailing hammer. Next page. Fist for the Imperial Fist. Blood on the Power Fist. One day he'll see the light, yeah, Deadman, that's it. The bright red light of Khorne himself. I think I missed a page. I did. Have. Right. What are we doing with this then? Right, he needs a vambrace. Number 51. I like how they've written right and left on the vambraces. Just in case the numbers on the sprue weren't enough, it says right. Kind of weird though, because like they've put this detail here. Like they've put the Khorne symbol and the Khorne little wristband. But then you put this directly over the top of it. Like, what's the point? That seems kind of weird to me. Like, why? I mean, it doesn't even fit. What is going on here? Yeah, I don't get how that's supposed to fit on. Because it's very haphazardly just like sticks out like a sore thumb. It doesn't make any sense, man. So according to this picture from the front, it literally just sits on top. I don't really like that. Well, if that's what we're doing, then that's what we're doing, I guess. Smother. What a waste of all that detail, man. Seems wrong to me, that does. Very wrong. It just doesn't fit. What camera do you use? Both cameras are the same. They're both OBS Spot. I think they're OBS Spot minis. Let me have a look. Oh, the Tiny 2 Lite by OBS Spot. Yeah, and they're both the same. I got a good deal on them, so got two of the same. Yeah, that looks super janky, that does. I'm not a fan of that at all. It just looks dumb. Maybe when I put the shoulder pad on it might look a bit better, but yeah, not impressed with that. Let's put the other one on the other side. Let's see how janky that looks as well, shall we? But are the numbers on the sprue right? Havoc, you're probably wrong. You're probably right. They've even gone to the effort of putting left and right on the plastic. I bet they've got them the wrong way around. Because it does look horribly janky. Because, like, why have they put all this detail here when it goes underneath this and you can't see it anymore? It's pointless. That one does seem to fit a little better. But still, what a weird thing to do. Je ne comprends pas. Leave that like that, see if it sticks. I love killing tears and spawning robotic tanks and spiders. This game is awesome. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it, Si. Not bad for a freebie, right? Could you share some info in Discord of tech setup? Might be something I look into, doing streams. Never done that. Been doing videos for 5 years. Weekly videos, but no streams. Yeah, Arnold, I can put some stuff in there, or maybe even message you some details if you want. If you want to message me any specific questions, Arnold, in Discord, by all means, let me know and I'll send you some details. Because I used to stream World of Warcraft, and then about 3 months ago I started streaming Warhammer instead. Originally I just did Wednesday nights, and now I do Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Right. Oh, I need some chest armor now. So, chest armor with like a pin in the top corner of each. So I can pick 43 or 44 on the chest armor. Here we go. Which one looks cooler? Prefer that one. It was the best damn party. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You're doing split streams as well, Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Yes, I am. And the things you need for that are 1, a good upload speed for your internet. Very important. 2, a good graphics processor to process 2 videos at the same time. And 3, a plugin for OBS or whatever stream software you use. Yeah, I upgraded my internet specifically for split streaming. Because my old internet download speed was really good, but the upload speed was terrible. So it's good for playing games, but not for streaming them. That goes on like that, right? Yeah. They've put so much detail into this model and then covered so much of it up with armor. Crazy guys. Do, 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 do. Gonna be a pain to paint all of it. That's always the way. But yeah, I think it should be kind of a fun pain to paint it. I think, hopefully, we'll find out. We'll probably find out on stream one day. Oh. Sounds like no problem so far. That's good, Arnold. Good stuff. I think I need a tank for my arm. I feel empty without it. Placing the armour is a choice. Oh, it's too late now. He's got the armour. He's all armoured up. Yeah, bare-chested would also have been easier to paint. But here we are. Right, I'm going to put these arms in before I do anything else. Arms, head, armour pins. Right, let's get this party started, shall we? It's alright, I'll have to buy another demon now to do a bare-chested one. Trying to figure out how this arm fits in. Hey, there we go. Snug as a bug in a rug, look at that. Fits beautifully, that. See if I can go 2 for 2 on arms. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. Oh, that's not glued on. We'll have to redo that in a sec. Oh, nice. 2 for 2 on arms. I'm an arms dealer. You stay there. Get sticking. Oh, that is one flaily hammer. When are you going to paint your most expensive model? My Lord of Skulls. Oh, I don't know. I might have to do that one off the stream because it's going to take forever. It'll be like a full week of streams just to get that nearly done. So far so good, it looks like. Yeah, Deadman, it's going well so far. Starting to take shape. I really hope the rumour about the plastic warhound turns out to be legit. Need 2 for the balance. What's that rumour, Arnold? What's going on? What have I missed? I don't really watch a lot of rumour videos. I watch Auspex Tactics. Have you heard of them on YouTube? I do like their videos because they're straight to the point. There's no waffle. I don't like YouTube videos that waffle. Right, there we go. He's got a head now. Pretty cool looking head, right? Demon. Yeah, this is cool. I like this so far. So far is a goodie. Nearly knocked his head off then. That wouldn't go down well with corn, would it? Oh, now I've got the wings to do. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so I need to cut out the wings and put some spikes in them. Look how big the wings are, man. So big. No, you have to do on stream at least the one. Yeah, I can at least do one stream, Si. How are we? I love a good dad joke. You haven't painted the Lord of Skulls? No. He is just sat on the shelf gathering dust. I've had him for like 18 months now. That plastic Warhound rumour is just a rumour floating the internet for years now. I have 300 subscribers. And I'll do a stream of painting the Lord of Skulls. Deal, Si? Does anyone know the game Once Human? I've heard of it. Lord of Skulls, isn't that the guy in the armoured wheelchair with tank tracks? Yes, that is exactly the one, Arnold. It's absolutely massive and pretty expensive. That's what she said. Right. Cut out some wings, shall we? These wings are huge, man. Because the model looks big, but not massively big. Until you start looking at the size of the wings. One hell of a wingspan. Right, that's just one. Tidy up the one. Right, that's one. Here comes the other, which is perhaps even bigger than the first one.
Hey,
hello.
Hey, thank you for following Thank you for following.
Thank you for following my stream. Woo! Yeah, boy. Base. Thank you for the follow, Jubba. Jubba 491. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. How are you doing on this fine Tuesday? Right, we've got a couple of wings. Let's put some spikes in them, shall we? Oops. Because of course you print the spikes separately, right? Ha, if you don't do it, you owe me $100. Fair enough, Si, fair enough. I've still got 63 subscribers to go, or 73 until we get to 300. Quick maths. Plenty of time. God damn it, Si, look what you've done. Jubba, doing your intercessors, nice. Are they your first Warhammer purchase? Or have you got a few things on the go? Look at the size of that axe. Yeah, it's a big boy. It is a big boy. Can't believe they're making me glue the hooks. The talons, or whatever you want to call them, of the wing. Could have just as easily printed it with them on, but here we are. Getting my money's worth from what wasn't a particularly cheap kit, in fairness. Try and justify that money somehow. Jubba! I've just started doing an army, doing Dark Angels. Nice. We'll be opening some 40k trading cards at the end of the stream. Hopefully we'll see some Dark Angels just for Jubba. And you've also got Death Winged Knights. Nice, good stuff. If you want to share with us in the Discord, just type !Discord into the chat. And you can come and join us. Join our fun little Warhammer community. So what made you interested in Dark Angels then, Jubba? A man of impeccable taste. Nice. You getting sleepy, Arnold? You getting sleepy, ready for bed? It's getting to that time, isn't it, really? Alright, now I've got to do the same thing with this wing. Find all the other spikes and put those on. Not that sprue. So what do we want first? 38 first, I think. Soon find out. If it fits, it sits. Oops. Come on, fat hands, you can do this. $37 up next. Whoops. A little bit too vigorous with the snips on that one. Bent it a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Ah, Juba. Going for Dark Angels because their lore is insane. Okay, nice. What are the highlights, Juba? What sort of stuff about their lore are you a fan of? Arnold is going to go and get some sleep. Appreciate you being here again, Arnold. Thank you for being here, getting involved in the chat and the Discord. Good to see. Have a good sleep, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Oops. Spilt a load of water everywhere. I don't know why I filled that water pot up. There's no painting going on today. Just making. So, he needs a shoulder pad. Where's that then? There we go. There's that. Oh, whew, caught it. Dropped it, and I caught it. So I can chop a bit of this off. Even it up. Okay. That goes on his right shoulder, I believe. Yeah. Looks pretty cool as well. I'm gonna put the wings on first because I don't trust myself not to cover that hole. Okay, let's get this one in. It's a fairly good fit. Fairly good. Just apply a little bit of pressure to that. Hades! Patch 11 for Space Marine 2 is right around the corner. Only a week to go. So, Dark Angels, we've got some highlights from Major Havoc. They are the first Legion. They kind of gave Reboot the finger in how they have their chapter set up. Kind of following the codes with their own spin on it, and technically still being in control of their successor chapters. Then you have the Dark Secret of the Fallen that did it for you. Okay. So you're a true fan, you know all the lore. The only lore I know is told to me by an AI version of David Attenborough on YouTube. But I do intend to sign up for Warhammer Plus soon, which should be quite good for some lore stuff. Why is this not slotting in? Let me oh, fiddly fiddly. There we go, fiddly fiddled it into the hole. Oh, I've knocked something else off whilst fiddling that one into the hole. Not ideal, but here we are. Alright, let's hold that for a little while. Hades has got to figure out which box has a bunch of chains. No clue if there's a box solely for chains. You could even buy little chains just off the internet. Start wrapping some stuff up with real chains. That could be cool. And have a weapon that era's foes from history. Have you gone and broke it? Well, I accidentally knocked a piece off, but I'll glue that back on shortly. That's why I kind of wanted the next campaign in 11th to be about the Dark Angels versus the Fallen. See the return of Luther instead of another Blueberry Fest. There aren't enough blueberries. I want to see at least one more Titus model before Christmas. Lieutenant, Captain. I want to see Bike Rider Titus, please. Before the 25th of December. Being given the keys to the kingdom and being allowed access to weapons that are banned to everyone else is cool. Nice. Meta come and go. They just give me joy. I've seen a Grimdark modification with real chains. I'm curious if there's an official box solely for them. I've not heard of one, but you never know. Never know you're looking a raffle. Right, glue that back on. The bit that we knocked off. Right, this man and his wibbly wobbly hammer on a rope. Oh, I've not put that shoulder pad on, have I? Hang on. Whoa! Caught it again. Again, the shoulder pad doesn't fit on particularly smoothly. Right, leave that like that. Right, just... Right, well, that's how that's going to stay for now. And now I just need to hang some chains off the wings. Might glue it to the base and then hang the chains. Ooh. The weight of it's a little bit lopsided. So I'm going to hold it on the base for a little while. Look at that hammer. Wiggly wiggly. Ah, damn blueberries. More blueberries. Get those antioxidants. Kit Basher Bike Rider Titus. I mean, Titus models are that easy to come by. You could kit bash them into a bloody dreadnought if you wanted to. Glue the piss out of it. Yeah, if you can't fix it with a hammer and duct tape, what else can you possibly need to do to it? 1 foot holding it onto the sand. It's supposed to be, but I used a different bit. So it's supposed to literally just be, move him over there now. It's supposed to literally just be that bit that comes into contact with the base. And I was like, nah, that's not cool enough, not enough schools. So I used the other piece. So now I just need to cut off some chains to hang from the wings and then we are done. So don't... Oh, okay, yeah, there's one. Right, I think I'll do 2 each side, right? A long one and a short one. of that for now. Off into the Stanley you go. Kinda wish I'd used this axe now. Look at the size of that. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Got any more short ones that I can put on? Oh, this one's gonna have to do. Alright. Tidy these up a little bit, then hang them off the wings, take a picture for the Discord, open some card packs, and away we go. Been another long one today. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it as always. Right, there's one. There's two. That one and the final one. Right, let's find a hole, put it in, and consider ourselves done. I might have to put more than these on here. Can't get it in. Right, there we go. Any more? Please, sir. Might put this one over there. Tactical substitution on the chains. Right, suitably chained up now. Maybe there was an extra one on there that I didn't see. No, no more. Right, that means that is done. Right, let's get a picture for the Discord, shall we? It's nice to finish something in the stream that I started it. It's a rare occurrence. 2 for 2 this week. Too big. Can't get it in. There we go. Chuck that in the Discord a little later on. And now we shall open some 40k packs. I'll probably modify all my 8-bound conversions so both feet are on the stand with some cork board. Nice. Hey, Opti Copy is in the chat. How's it going? Yeah, it's going all right, thank you. Right towards the end of the stream now, we're about to open some Dark Galaxy trading cards, and then we'll be done. But I'll be back here tomorrow, and we're in the Discord if you want to go and have a look in the Discord. You got your whole Chaos Combat Patrol to paint. Wow. Going to paint for tabletop now and then competition next year. This year was just fun. And lucky to get in with my Chaos Lord. Nice. That hammer is really wobbly. Yeah, man. And now the real suffering. Painting. Sai came back just in time for the trading card opening. Remember, anything you say now is going to end up on a YouTube short at some point in the future. So, with that in mind, let me know, what do you want to see from these two 40k packs? I would quite like to see a shiny unclean one, or Mozrog Skagbad. Chaos Knight, same as yesterday, you're still hunting the Chaos Knight. Hades wants Chaos, Sai wants Imperial Fist. Right, let's see what we get. And a final shout for anyone that's not joined the Discord yet. Put !Discord in the chat and you will get a link. Whilst we hunt the Chaos Knight that we didn't get yesterday. Lionel Johnson, that'd be nice. Or any Space Wolves in general would be cool. Right. Is it 2 from the front or 2 from the back? I think I did it right. Sometimes I forget. Right, Death Guard. Nice. Who doesn't like Death Guard? Ultramarines. Okay, the first upside down card in our terrible quality control. Another tank. More blueberries. Just what we wanted. Gene Stealer Cult's Patriarch. I already have that. And our final shiny. Oh, there's something stuck to that. Oh, we got a bonus one. We got, look at that. We got that stuck to that one. Both of these I have. And we got Kill Team Cassius from Death Watch. But no Chaos Knight. Hades, you doing what? Make sure you clean up after yourself, Si. Space Wolves, he is a Dark Angel, you heathen. Who? Lionel Johnson? Ah, I must be thinking of the wrong character. Lame pack. Yeah, Major Havoc, you need to teach me when I get these things wrong. Bring the paddle. Right, final pack. Here we go. Who am I thinking of then? The Space Wolves guy, the old dude. What's his name? 2 from the front. Looks like we're going to get a shiny tail. Adeptus. Tyranids. We're looking for Lionel or a Chaos Knight. What we didn't want is another blueberry. Gene Stealer Cults. We've had quite a lot of that. We've got Blood Angels, Shiny Sanguinary Guard, and a Tau Empire Hammerhead Gunship. So the wait for a Chaos Knight continues, as does the wait for Lionel Johnson. Wolves is Russ. Okay, and Grimnar. Liman Russ, yeah. Look, I can't get everything right all of the time, and at least I try. I mean, if it's not Blood for the Blood God, I'm clueless. All my Space Marines are all either heretics or blueberries. That's how I live my life. Boo. No, not a single Imperial Fist. Not a single Chaos Knight. Not a single Space Wolf. Not a single Dark Angel. None of the stuff we were talking about. Didn't even get anything, any World Eaters. Shocking behaviour. Closest thing we got to anything good was a Death Guard. They weren't particularly impressive packs, even though we got a random extra shiny stuck to another shiny. Yeah, these two Gene Stealers were just stuck together, which doesn't usually happen. But I'll take the extra card. And all of that, including being called a heathen, will end up on a YouTube short in a couple of weeks' time. So I appreciate you all getting involved with that. You really need to read about Asmodai. Abysmal behaviour. Well, tomorrow we'll open another 2 packs at the end of tomorrow's stream. And we will hope and we will pray for some good pulls. Oh, I've also got these Age of Sigmar cards that I opened at the start of today's stream that I need to sleeve. So whilst I'm sleeving these, you can take a look at a little bit of a Age of Sigmar artwork. There's a lot more chaos in these. Lots of chaos. Because there are 4 major factions, aren't there? chaos, order, something and something else. Yeah, if you think my lore knowledge of 40k is bad, you wait till you see me on the Age of Sigmar. I'm going to need to restock my sleeves soon. So at this rate, I'm pretty much streaming 10 hours a week, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And when I'm not streaming, I'm in the Discord. So hopefully I'll see you guys on tomorrow's stream. Although I forewarn you, there might be some Tau involved in tomorrow's stream, so make sure you have a sick bucket somewhere in and around your area, because yeah, I'll be, for the very first time in my life, assembling Tau, which hopefully will be some fun. I think my rough and ready approach to removing things from the sprue will be interesting to see on the perfect, sharp, crisp lines of the Tau battlesuits. But we will find out together tomorrow. And until then, let me say thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. And if not, did you lose a bet? Something like that, up the copy. Wow, after calling the lion a space furry, you've got homework tonight. Fall asleep to Dark Angel lore instead of rain noises. Cheers, Havoc. Are you destroying them for a ramp for the Lord of Schools? Right, bring your best Tau jokes tomorrow. Thank you, and good night. Woo, baby! Too sweet.